Hello and welcome back. So far in this series, we've talked about accuracy, the four bodies, and the importance of preparation. Today, we're going to talk about something much more subtle, something that affects spiritual work far more than people realize: ego, and how neutrality and ethics keep soul memories work clean, safe, and truly helpful. When people hear the word ego, they often think it means arrogance, but in soul memories work, ego usually shows up in much quieter ways. Ego is not just pride. Ego is wanting a specific answer, hoping for a certain story, needing confirmation, wanting to feel special, wanting to be right, wanting meaning now. Ego is simply attachment to outcome, and attachment is the fastest way to distort spiritual information. Spiritual information does not respond well to pressure. When ego is active, the emotional body tightens, the mental body anticipates, and neutrality disappears. The pendulum may still move, answers may still come, but they will often reflect expectation, fear, desire, or unconscious bias, not truth. This is why soul memories places so much emphasis on neutrality. Neutrality does not mean being empty. It does not mean being cold. It means being open without preference. You are willing to hear yes, no, not now. This is not a past life issue. Neutrality sounds like this: show me what is relevant, not show me what I want to see. When neutrality is present, information arrives calmly, without drama, without urgency. Ethics in soul memories is not about rules. It is about respect for consciousness. This applies especially when researching for others. You do not research someone's past lives out of curiosity to prove a point, to diagnose them, or to explain their behavior to them. Permission is not a formality. It is an energetic boundary. Without permission, the system simply does not open, and that is by design. Every soul has the right to engage with its own memory at its own pace. Just because information exists does not mean it should be accessed. Soul memories respects that. This is why the system asks for permission, clears the client's connection, and stops if permission is withdrawn. Ethics are built into the structure, not added as an afterthought. Another ethical point is this: past lives are not identity labels. They are not excuses. They are not justifications. They are not definitions. Saying I was a victim or I was powerful means nothing unless the lesson is integrated. Soul memories is not about who you were. It is about what you learned or avoided learning. Whether you are researching for yourself or guiding others, you carry responsibility, not to fix people, not to impress them, but to remain clear, grounded, and humble. Sometimes the most ethical action is to stop the session, to say, "Not today, the connection isn't clear. This question isn't appropriate right now." That is not failure, that is integrity. Ego wants answers. Neutrality allows truth. Ethics protect both the seeker and the practitioner. Soul memories works not because we force information, but because we respect consciousness. In the next episode, we will begin the actual opening process of a soul memories session: sacred affirmation, invocation, clearing, and protection, and why verbalization matters more than visualization. Thank you for being here. Move gently, stay curious, and stay neutral. I'll see you in the next episode.